Employers who hire skilled tradespersons say they can't find enough qualified workers, and the skills they are lacking in might surprise you.
In tonight's Education Matters, Juanita Stevenson joins us with how some of the Valley's top companies are partnering with schools to change that.
Well, when you talk to the Valley's top companies, they say workers are coming to them missing some of the most important skills, like showing up to work on time and being a team player. Here's what one company is doing to show young people why those skills matter. There's structures we see when driving around our city. Schools, the new DMV building, H&M retail store. And there is one company that's had a hand in building all of them, 4C's Construction.
It is a privilege to work at some of these places, and it's a privilege to build some of the things that we get to build.
Despite the fact that this 35-year-old family-owned business is one of the leading sheet metal fabrication and installation companies in the Central Valley, it's had a hard time finding qualified workers. This is what they told Anthony Ayerza with the Office of the Fresno County Superintendent of Schools.
And he was saying they'll interview 50 people, and out of a 50-person interview, only 2 are qualified for the job.
I'm going to have the fabrication guys stand up and go first.
So 4C's, in partnership with the FCSS Career Technical Education Office, is reaching out to students early on to not only expose them to this kind of work, but show them what it takes to land the job.
We had orientation earlier this morning with all the kids, and we talked about who we are as a company, family-owned business, and then we talked about the kinds of things we look for in the interview process. And so if we have a 4 to 6 step interview process, how are they going to make it through that interview to be able to get the opportunity to work here?
The company's commitment to mentoring young people was on display at a recent job shadowing event. Students from several county schools worked side by side with construction professionals like William O'Connor.
They're using some of the basic tools we use, which are our snips, our drill bits, our drill guns.
O'Connor, a foreman at 4C's, was proud to show these kids what it takes to install architectural sheet metal on buildings. 17-year-old Charlie Castellanos was listening. The Kerman High student wants to be an architect.
It shows you a lot, like teaches you like the ways of what you're trying to do in your career path.
The job shadowing allowed workers to not only show these students what they do,
Go too fast. You're going to kick back a little bit.
everything from construction to fabrication, but they could also talk to these young people about their jobs and what it takes to be a good employee.
Well, I'm from a small town, so this doesn't happen often. So when I get to have a chance like this, I can actually get help from somebody that knows what they're talking about and actually does the work too.
Schools are focusing more on career technical education, working to let students and their parents know that there are good, well-paying jobs to be had in the fields of mechanics, construction, and welding. Those in the industry are now taking the lead to show them the value of working hard and being a team member.
Without this kind of investment from our industry partners, our classes and the value to our classes, it doesn't exist. They put value to why. Why do I need to take this class? Why do I need to develop these skills? Well, why? Because here's real life. Here it is. It's more than just a 90-minute shop class. It's a 40-hour week, and you're going to make a good wage doing that.
Now, closing down his shop for a day to put on this job shadowing event was a huge investment for this company, but they say it was well worth it. It's their investment in the community and those kids.
And future employees.
And future employees.
Oh, yeah.
And it's a real life experience.
Real life experience. But just like they said, it's just getting a chance to kind of mentor these kids and talk to them about, you know, why I come to work on time, why that's important, and those kind of things.
Some of those things might be getting lost, it feels like, with the younger generation. So to be able to do this.
You hear it. I can't tell you how many employees tell us those are the skills, those soft skills.
The basic things.
Yeah.
Juanita, thanks so much.
Sure.
Appreciate it.